You're going to do more of these, love, the Suzy Sunday specials. Put you to work on Sundays. It'll be Suzy's gardening show or something.
Yeah. Well, I was going to do some gardening.
Yeah. You can do your gardening later on, love. G'day, g'day. It's Suzy Sunday today, so Suzy's going to work on the. I'm leaving Suzy to clean up all the overspray mess I made on the truck.
You're going to abandon me.
Yep, I'm going to abandon you. No, I'll probably land around. Keep you safe from the simps. No. Okay. Yeah, so she's clearing up all the overspray I got all over the windows. I thought it was a good Suzy job. Is that right, puppy? That's enough, mate. Get that dent out yet? No, I haven't done that. No, I left that dent up the front there. No, I haven't bothered with that yet. Now, I'll clean it up more over time. At the moment, yeah, we've got Suzy on overspray duty. You right there, mate? We'll have to polish all the windows as well. I always cut and polish them as well. We'll get this stuff off first. We'll get this overspray. Heidi, you're literally under the tripod. Dog. Come on, puppies. Come to bed. Alright, you have the con, Mr. Sulu. He's not going to read chat. Quick side. Back in a moment. Come on, dog. Dog. You made us famous yet?
Feel free to grab the other cloth.
The other cloth? No, I don't want to. I'll let you take pride in your work, mate. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, the troopy's broken, sadly. Sadly, the troopy is broken. Watching the fight? No, I only heard about that really yesterday. I don't really follow UFC and stuff, but I did just hear Conor McGregor was making a comeback. I didn't know he was, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're in the pit of despair. The pit of despair where everything's broken. Oh, this truck works. We got two working trucks now, but the troop carrier's still broken. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't follow any of that stuff. As you see, I got all this bloody crap to do. So yeah, I don't have much time for any of it, sadly. Truck's looking great, thanks, mate. Yeah, so, I mean, for a quick blooming rattle can paint job, it's certainly doing the job, you know. Clean off this indicator and stuff as well. Yeah, all the shit. Still got to paint the wiper arms as well. But beyond that, we're doing all right. She's just cleaning off the windows. Yeah, the troopy definitely needs some love. Basically, I bought the troopy, sort of dream truck thing, and then it broke. Before, like, we only took it to Auckland and back twice, and it blew out fourth gear. So getting it sorted. I've got some. Basically, the gearbox had just been rebuilt on the troop carrier, and everybody knows that the shift forks are really soft on those gearboxes, and they rebuilt the whole gearbox and they put Shagger Hilux internals in it. But he never upgraded the shift forks, so the shift forks have failed and munched the synchros. So I bought some billet shift forks to go in it now. So once it's rebuilt, I need it to be bulletproof for the South Island and that. Oh, cheers, Joseph. Much appreciated, mate. Done the spray, and then yeah, most of it. Oh, there's still other bits I want to touch up, like this decal's bugger. I'm probably gonna scrape that off today and paint it over. I might just get at it more in a couple of days. For the moment, it's just a clean up Captain Overspray here. And I'm going to pull apart the corner light as well. The corner light's just got crap inside it, but you can clean them up. I did one of them. Yep. It's not bad. That, you know, what was it? We worked out about $1,100 US for the truck. I don't know, about 200 US of paint, less than. You don't have to be too. You don't. Yeah, well, you don't have to be too fast. I'm going to run cutting compound over the whole window. I'm going to run cut compound over it and polish it. It's always a good way to make your car look good, even if it's dirty. Is polish up all your windows, inside and out. Cheeky bit of. Yeah, we need to clean up the old Prado too. The Prado's looking a bit sad. Yeah, the dogs blooming. Our kids are window lickers. Yeah, children. The dogs are window lickers. So. Oh, I can love heart that is right. Thanks, mate. I'll throw a like on there. Much appreciated for the donor, bro. Yeah. Put it towards the cause. Love the t-shirt. Yeah, she's got the Toyota World Runner shirt on, which was our favourite YouTube channel. So they sort of inspired a lot of this, you know, with the troopy and that. Oh, looking good, love. Looking good. We've affectionately named this Dorothy. That's because it's a Toyota dinosaur. It's Dorothy the dinosaur, right? There you go. I'm going to try and get in some better. How's that? As long as it don't all fall over on the hill. Yeah. So it's Suzy Sundays. The first one ever. She's very shy on camera. This is why you always see Suzy in the background there. She's not going to come and talk to you. Like she'll sit, yeah, see, like she's anxiety. It's fine. You do you, love. Yeah, Dorothy the dinosaur, because it's a Toyota Dyna, so it's a dinosaur. And then, yeah, I was going to get a decal down on the side of it, and this little track down here. Get like the Toyota red and yellow stripes and have Dorothy the dinosaur, like a nice script on there. Could look nice. G'day, Link, how are you, man? The sun's very much on the wrong side of us to do much here. Yeah. She said she wants to learn more about cars and that, so she's starting off at cleaning up all the overspray left everywhere. What do you reckon, love? Is it good?
Apprentice jobs.
What's that?
Apprentice jobs.
Yeah. All the apprentice jobs. This is the Lackey Labour Sundays. Hope you're all doing well. Make sure you hit the like button. We're putting Suzy to work on. Suzy's never really done anything on stream before, so except mod in the background. So she's in the. Oh no, you were in the shed when we took down the shed. Yeah. Next time you can get your tool belt on again. So the whole story here goes that I went looking for a new daily driver because I want to do some work on Suzy's truck, or if it breaks, we need it back up. So I was going to get like a Corolla wagon. And I was like, Suzy, we're going to go get this. And she's like, but I might have to drive this thing to work sometimes. I'm like, yes. So, we'll see how that goes. That's fine. It's just you drive a manual diesel truck anyway, you'll be right, mate.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. Didn't take too much convincing, to be honest.
I like it.
It's a beast, mate. She's an absolute beast. Oh, I'll clean up. Hang on. Bug flew right into the paint there. Right, I finished spraying it. I stepped back and looked at it. That is the nature of a bit rough like this. Someday I might repaint it, but it's just like, do you bother? Do you put $1,000 of paint on a 2,000 New Zealand dollar truck? I'm not going to put I'm not going to put $1,000 of paint on it. I'm not going to put $500 US of paint on a $1,100 US truck. That wouldn't make any sense. It's going to be used for tip runs and stuff. Our girl is like looking cute today. My girl. I'm just being nice enough to, bloody hell. But yeah, she's getting the working, mate. Getting the working. Man, look, you just go out to the country, find yourself a country girl. Not one of these city girls that wants to go out and drink and party and whatever. You find yourself a nice country girl who likes gardening and stuff. You got yourself a real woman still. You see, hard to find, but they're out in the country. So, take some road trips out to small towns, Find yourself a coffee shop or something, I don't know. Costs nothing to someone like it's true. What's up, mate? Oh, we're just cleaning up all the overspray left all over the windows of the truck. Well, by we, I mean Suzy is. I'm just supervising today. She's on apprentice duties, right? She wants to learn more about cars and that. So here you go. So it's the Suzy Sunday special. See, just think, you wouldn't have been able to do this if I hadn't oversprayed all over the window.
Wow.
I know, I'm a generous man, aren't I? A generous man.
Well,
Yeah. Man, they must have some dogs in the back of this truck or something. How dirty the inside of these windows is. I gotta go find some. I'll find some polish next. I've got to get all the inside. Some polish. Hang them up.
that window.
Huh?
Hang up.
Nah. Coming. Half polish. Find it. All the tail. Tell you something, folks. YouTube is bullshit. Put up a short of her using a power tool poorly, right? And it got bloody 3,200 views. My normal shorts get 1,100, but her going on a power tool, not even undoing a single screw. I undid 800 screws that bloody day. That's my second most viewed short ever. Of course it is on YouTube, right? Gets 32 likes like all my other shorts, but it gets triple the views. Of course it does. Unbelievable. Brought out the supervisor. Yeah, needed the supervisor out. Yeah. Get in trouble otherwise. Very dirty window. Very dirty window today. Really, I do need some cut compound, but I can't find it right now. I've got the old piece of super sheen polish out. Hopefully that gets enough of it off to look reasonable. Wait, Miyagi say, wax on, wax off. Daniel-san, you must come and your enemy. How you getting on there, love?
I'm starting to.
Yep, that's how they get you. They fill you up on bread. Oh, look at that. That's nicer. Where can we put this down, lemon thing? Can you guys fit over here somewhere? Yeah, hang on. There you go. There you go. There. Yeah, good. How's it going? How's it going? We're just smashing this out today. We're going to do half the window. Alright, we'll do half the window. Demo. And while you polish your windows. I've already got most of that. But Push up your windows nice and good. I really need cutting compound, but oh well. Give them another go later. At least my channel does varied content, eh? It's not just workouts every day or something. We do a bit of everything on here, a bit of all the things. Suzy makeover. I don't know. She's been just every day out here, mate. I don't know. I'm putting her to work though. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So I just dragged out there all that manual gearbox and stuff. I've been in the garage for like 3 hours tearing things apart, finding all the parts. But I just sort all that. That's been giving me anxiety for a couple of weeks about when I was going to get in there and sort that. So of course ADHD last minute me here. You know. We're getting too old for this. Oh.
There's a back window down.
Yeah, mate, get on the tray, mate. Make sure you get in there real deep, like. Really? Get in there real deep, like. Oh, I'm getting old of me. My leg. Yeah, it looks a bit, I don't know how well you can tell the difference here. Half clean, half not. There you go. Scummy window. Pretty window. Scummy window. Pretty window. Oh, good. Sorry, we lost Suzy to the back of the truck there. You go, mate. We haven't painted the tray yet. This is the problem. The tray isn't done. Somewhere there. I don't know. Nice, beautiful day. Not bad for a winter day. Just setting stream up for later on my end. All good, man. The wheels are looking good. Thanks, mate. Oh, Stormbringer. Oh, is that your new name or a different account? Good to see you again, man. Needs a lot more than just deep clean. Mate, I painted, look, I painted the whole truck up here, mate. Look at that. We painted it all pretty, mate. Look at that. Painted it all pretty. We're just not done the tray yet. The whole truck looked like that, mate. The whole truck looked like that, but it's all right. There's some grinder sparks on those windows, though, for sure. Like welder, spark metal, and yep. But I gotta do some welding on the tray sides and stuff, so can't do it, man. Can't do it. Polish these windows up will be a good start. Anytime you get a vehicle, you polish the windows up. Makes it pretty. And just a lot of people they wash their cars and whatever, and they don't clean the windows and they look like shit. You getting on there, love?
Good.
Yeah.
My cloth's a bit dirty though.
Yeah, don't stress about it because I'm going to come through after it anyway. Yeah, mate. You can't polish a turd, but you can roll it in glitter. Don't bite into it. You can roll a turd in chocolate, but you don't want to bite into it. You know what I mean? Some life lessons today. Yeah. Feel free to try to scrub off these seals as well if you want, but don't fancy your chances. These blooming ruffians that didn't mask things properly. Just the side bits of the tray. They were bolted in and then they've welded them from the outside. All the bolts are loose. So somehow I've got to get all the old bolts out of there and go from there. Give you a hand, a little too far away. Oh, mate, I'll let it slide. I'll forgive you this time. I'll forgive you on this one, eh? Just going to do this other front window here. I think this back one will be a big difference when I do it. Yeah, it's definitely like grinder and welding space just because of the industry it came from. All over the mirrors. So it kind of melts into the glass. Yep, a lot of it melted into the glass, that's for sure. That's alright. Oh, it's still running messy in there, eh? But anyone knows there's always a pain. What side is it on? I am a bit special though. Oh yeah, nah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nah, yeah. Oh yeah. What it? Front one's all polished up, and the back one ain't. nicer, eh? Very hard to tell from here. I don't know. That's the front one. There's the back one I haven't done yet. How much light you'll get on it. It looks yucky. Looks all yucky. There we go. Yep. Yeah, the bolts are all loose in the tray, so the bolts are sticking out, but they're all very loose. Yeah, I'll figure out some way to do it. I'm not worrying about it at the moment. I'm gonna drive it somewhere tomorrow at some point, so I'll worry about what I'm doing with all the tray on it and stuff. Come on, give me the. There we go. It does look a bit overexposed as well, but I'm the best. Note to self, fit central locking. Yeah. Yeah. This is one of those fun little Sunday jobs, right? Hey, we didn't have our Sunday pancakes this morning, you know that?
Yeah, just clean the pan.
Oh, okay. After this, we'll have pancakes. All right, deal. Bet. Oh, it's what's driving you is your pancake reward. All right, I feel you. You gotta earn it. Like D-Bird says, you gotta earn those rewards. Yeah, that's it, mate. What I need is like a buffing wheel that goes on the end of that little impact gun I got. That'll help. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna worry about the tray later. It's just in the meantime, it's gonna have a really nice looking cab and a really shit looking tray. But oh well. There is a part of me for a moment that cared what other people think. It's like, oh, who gives a shit? My brain tried to do it. It was like, oh, it'll look like shit around. It's like, who fucking cares? I know what it'll look like. I know how it'll be. And that's all that matters, mate. As long as it's got a warrant and stuff, it's legal, right? So it's been inspected for the road, all is good. So if I get stopped by the police or something, I'm all good, yeah. It's just the tray looks like crap, bro. The old truck looked like crap though, so now we're doing alright. We'll take the win. Oh, there's still a window winder on this one. Wow, couldn't even see this. All the door cards falling apart on it.
On that window, any other?
Nah, probably all good there, mate. Do that front indicator, but probably we'll take it out. Grab that screwdriver that holds the camper window open for the indicator. All that little bit set. Oh, it's here. Good. I'm having a moment. It's going to get me in the back seat or something. It's harder than a blooming push-up workout on the shoulder, I tell you. I tell you what. Probably can drop the brightness down this a touch or something. It's very, hang on, guys. There we go. That's probably a bit better. A bit more cozy. I'll get the outside of this window done. It's making her look better, mate. Always clean your windows. Learned that from a good friend of mine and his dad. You know, you clean up the windows and you can make a piece of crap look real good. But a lot of people do that. They sell their car and stuff, right? And they give it a wash and whatever. If you want to get a bit more for it, you know, clean up your windows. Do you some favours there. That Rain-X stuff is really good for anti-fog. They do an interior and an exterior Rain-X. If you want the water to beat off your windscreen and that, you need the interior and the exterior one off it. Yeah. Well, I will eventually probably polish up the whole truck at some point, but not, the paint's too soft for that. I'll do that now. Yeah, so much welding spatter over them. Not perfect, but should be right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. How's everybody's weekend going? You having a good one? I hope so. I hope you all having a good weekend. Oh, I'm going to end up doing. That should work. Oh, yeah. There you go.
So you just unscrew this.
Yeah. Keep the pressure into it so it doesn't skip. Yeah. Skip. You're learning. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Speed up. Bad for shitty old truck. This is where I start to enjoy it. You know, painting it was a bit more stressful. This is like, oh yeah. Somebody did a bit of a shit job here on the overspray removal, mate.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's a little bit. Gonna be on bloody broom duty for a while longer. My little apprentice. I'm an apprentice, eh? What are you gonna do about it? Just getting the indicator out of there. Eh? Oh. Height. There you go. Not bad, eh? Oh, I'll sit for a moment. Now I'm going to have to do that back window, aren't I? I have to do this back window on it. Round, come with me. I don't know. We're going to go over here. Oh, shit. Now I've done that. Nice sheep transporter, yeah. Yeah, for all my other girlfriends. Hey. They said it was a nice sheep transporter. A nice sheep transporter, yeah. Take Barbara out on the town in it. I'm getting old, you know that. Do you know that, honey? That I'm getting old.
We all are.
We all are. Yeah, I said at the same rate too. We're all getting older at the same rate. Something to think about. True. Those are facts. That was based, man. Based.
And when are we 30 in like 5 years?
About 5.5. Yeah, you're 30. Yeah. Better get on with it, mate. Not getting any bloody younger.
Nope.
It's alright. We're enjoying the process. This is enjoyable. It's not pissing down. It's the middle of winter, but it's a warm enough day. It's not scorching hot like summer. It's a beautiful, nice winter's day. I'm enjoying myself. And after this, we're going to have pancakes. There's pancakes. Good. Mr. Miyagi say, Daniel-san, you're doing it wrong. Clean and tidy. Clean and tidy. This is so much more like just the overspray the last people put on the roof and stuff. When they touched up the paint, they did a really not pretty job of it, but that's alright. Nice. Hang on. We're good. Now I've got to be in here. Hopefully the door stays openish. That's it. Hang on. There you go, Naomi. You started a good starter truck for Gary. Yeah, you're not wrong. Good starter truck for Gary the possum there. Oh, an old chap. I'm old, Greg. Alright. Oh, blooming roof lining falling down. I think the roof lining fell down and there's a burn hole in it when they welded the stuff on the roof. I think they burnt it. Somebody was rushing. No, they were not Russian. They were rushing. Not Russian. Нет Russian. Right. I mean, this is what it takes. If you want nice shit, you're gonna have to buy broken shit and make it nice shit. Then you don't need anywhere near as much money, you know. So do you want to work and make a whole heap of money in a job you hate or something, or do you just want to find other ways to do it, you know? You know? Every other person with a truck like this, someone wanted like $8,000 for it. Well, I'm not paying $8,000 for it. I'll pay $2,000 for it. Tinker with it for a week and you know, it owes me under $3,000 instead of $8,000. It's like I didn't have to make $5,000, did I? So that's all the value is now, is learn to fix all the stuff you can and make do. And it's not a beauty pageant, it's a tool, this truck. So we'll get it looking pretty enough. We don't want it to look like total scum, you know. You don't want to be showing up to do whatever it ends up doing with it looking like total crap. So oh, look at that. Oh, would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but I can. Go check on your bolt. Nice, mate. Nice. Yeah. This window is actually slipping out of its seal here, you know, this back window. It's actually half popped out of its seal. It's not ideal. tricky. Somebody took the back window out and did not put it back in properly. Well, so that's a problem for tomorrow, Homer. Man, I don't envy that guy. There we go. Nice, nice, Nigel, nice. Alright, look at that. So there's some light in this truck now. Who would have thought it? No, it's nice to be in a back seat that isn't a police car. That's another thing to be grateful for today. It's nice. Roomy, it's roomy in here. Oh, can I get this door? No, I don't know. Yeah. Right, I've got lots of room for my knees in there. It's good. It's good. Good wee truck.
Very thick.
Huh?
Paint.
What's that?
This is a very thick layer.
Yeah. I bet.
Ain't really coming off.
No, I'll have a look at it, love. It's alright. Don't stress. Hopefully the door stays here. As you can imagine, it's a bit difficult to get camera angles when I'm working with this thing inside a truck. But I try my best. It's better, isn't it? Cozy, look. So, this is my house. Fancy place. Please, come inside. Yeah, dirty old work truck. So, there we go. Give this a bit of a spruce up while we're here. Oh, mate. It's beautiful. The whole thing is just full of like, steelworks dust and stuff. It's very, very gross. That's all right. We'll make it all pretty. Even the steering's on the wrong side. It is. I live in backwards world here in New Zealand, so the steering wheel is on the wrong side. You are correct. Scooch over, right? You guys jump on in. There. That's very nice. Oh la la. Nice and comfy. Some people, they get the 4-wheel drive versions of these and they make them into overlanders like campers. They put a camper body over the roof and that. They do quite well. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. The joy of cleaning windows, it's usually I'd cutting compound them, right? But all I can find is my polish at the moment, so that'll have to do. Rather than window cleaner, you want to get all the crap off them. You know, you can use window cleaner later, I suppose. But get on there. Vehicles. We're earning our pancakes this morning, so we're putting some work into the truck. I'll check on what's happening, folks. Subscribe, thank you, brother. Yeah, check out the channel, man. Oh, we got a wasp in here again. Hey, get out of it. Get out of it. There you go. Yeah, just working away, man. Make sure you check out the rest of the channel, bro. I work on cars, bikes, and stuff. We do like mental health chats, self-improvement, all that. It's all about just like, you know, building the life you want and that. And yeah, that's what I do here, mate. So you got the missus out here at the moment. We're just getting this Toyota Dyna I picked up. It was like 2,000 New Zealand dollars, about 1,100 US dollars. I don't know. Where are you from, man? Yeah. About 1,100 US dollars for a 2.8 litre diesel manual truck, right? Double cab. It was cheaper than buying a Toyota Corolla. We needed a spare sort of daily runaround, something as a spare thing. I'm like, well, I might as well buy a truck. It's literally cheaper than a Corolla, manual Corolla. So I was looking at like a 2004 Corolla wagon or something, but I saw this and I went, why not? I've been eyeing them for a while, but I didn't expect to find one of these for this price. I thought it was going to be 5-6 grand. I was like, I'll get one in a year or two. So to have it suddenly happen, I'm pretty elated, mate. There you go. You just go after things and believe and put in some elbow grease, and that sums it up. I will be back with you soon, folks. It's one of these kind of streams where I'm just working away on stuff. It's nice. It's comfy back. I could do with a bit more plushiness in the seats. You know, these are very worn down to the springs and that. It's quite nice in here, love.
It's very spacious.
Yeah. So if we ever have children, we're just going to put like a taxi driver or police cage here. And we'll put the plastic seats in the back so we can just like hose it out.
Yeah.
It'll work well. Same for the dogs, right? You just make it a plastic, you make it a fiberglass gel thing. Just hose it out. It's a good strat. I thought it was anyway. Suzy's mostly been clearing all the overspray I got all over the windows off. Like I taped around the seals and that, but I didn't have any newspaper for the middle. I'm like, whatever. We'll just use some methylated spirits to clean it off. You can use petrol and stuff for it. But hey, not bad for a 30-year-old Toyota truck. She'll keep going. It's got the 2.8 litre diesel and the 3L motor. They're known as a 1,000,000-mile engine, right? So this thing will go forever. I'm going to put it to work. What else? I ordered the rocker cover gasket for it. So that should be here in the next couple of days. Yeah, she's pretty scummy in back here at the moment, so I definitely do want to get it nicer. We'll chip away at it. They still sell brand new seat covers for these. I think it's like $250 US for the set to replace all this. I used to do car upholstery fitting, so I can just put it all in, but it's like, do you bother? Probably upgrade trucks, and I'll probably get, I am thinking if the right deal comes up, I'll go from this one, I'll go to a 4-wheel drive model. If I can find a cheap 4-wheel drive one, that'll be the go. Diana, good to see you, mate. Manual gear 6's the best anti-theft device in the US. That's funny. Yeah. I wonder what that was for. It's broken, but I'm guessing it did something. I assume it's just like a little ashtray or something they had there. I don't know. I don't know, mate. But you know, like eventually, like all this, you know, you'd repaint it all, just, you know, clean it all out. Again, it's going to get used as a work truck. It's going to get filled up with stuff and carrying whatever. Like I'm going to be throwing a gearbox in here today. Got to run that around tomorrow, or maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll do that. We'll see how it all goes. It all pans out. You know, all this crap is just, you know, all the roof lining's hanging down on it. State of it. Bloody say, where's my cloth gone? The door seals ain't sitting on properly. This is all this little stuff, right? Can't really bring it closer, unfortunately. Anyhow, I'm getting fussy right now. Give me a moment. All right. Clean up this bit of the cab. Look at that. It'll look beautiful when it gets all cleaned up properly. It's really done. But I'm not, as I say, I'm not going to spend my life with this thing now. But we'll clean it up over time. I'll just come out. You know, I end up coming out here in the afternoon. I end up sitting in here for 10 minutes. Like, nothing, you know, a little bit of elbow grease won't fix mud. New generation, they don't want to put in the work. See? It's all those lattes they're sipping on. You know, there's no jobs around, so we'll make yourself a job. Buy something like this, clean it up, sell it. Repeat. Don't go and buy all the shit you want straight away. Build up a lawn business, something, I don't know. Landscaping. Junk removal. Junk removal's the best one to get into at the moment. In my opinion. From everything I'm seeing. Look at that. You probably can't see it too well, but I can. I promise it looks real good. Go over on that. Yeah. Looks brighter in here with the windows clean. I've done most. I still got to do 2 more. I might do them later today. Don't like abandoning my chat for too long. There you go, in there, Suzy. There's our truck. There's our new. How's the new rig? Oh, my hip is so bad, bro. Oh, I'm getting old. Getting old, chat. I'm getting old. Oh, it's going to fall over if I put that like that. Hang on. These tripods are such a pain, mate. It's looking alright. I've got to paint the grill today too, actually. What's coming off? Oh, now you got it. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'll get that for this. Might do. No, I'll let you hit that, mate. I got too much overspray on it again.
Oh.
My bad. Hope everything's going good. Oh, Ryan with the emojis. Yeah, we got the dogs in at the moment because otherwise the tripod will probably get knocked over. But yeah, we're on Suzy Sunday show today, mate. You're in charge of this one, eh? You're the boss today, eh, mate? And she's my new apprentice. Cheap apprentice, mate. I'm getting to the point of wanting my pancakes, so how much work we do? You're pretty much going to finish it. Okay, do you want to get on with pancakes after that, mate? You've done good work, mate.
You can do this one though first.
Oh, if you wish, mate. If you wish. Yeah, I wish I had my cutting compound, but I can't find it, so this will have to do.
Okay.
Hey, boss. How much you pay the new guy? $20. Too much money. No good operator. Too much money. Mr. George. Mr. George. Too much money, Mr. George. I don't know how she tolerates me. I don't know how any of you tolerate me. Thanks for joining us. I think we're just here for moral support for you, maybe. It's like that poor girl. Right? That's what it is.
Slave driving me.
Yeah, slave driving. Go make me pancakes. Oh, a coffee too, be good, love. It's like when people ask the question, you know, what did your last slave die of? Well, obviously slavery. I wouldn't need a new one, would I? Ugh. It's a joke, by the way, people. It's a joke. Calm down. But who's offended? I don't care. It's a joke. They're not perfect, but they're looking a lot better than they did. You work hard for money. So hard for the money.
Need to move the tripod.
Just turn it, yeah. Turn it this way. Turn the camera this way. Hello. Yes. Oh la la. Nice. How much? How much? Yeah, they're real neat lot, boy. Oh dear.
Pretty much done.
birds land.
What?
I see why birds walk around so much as they fly all the fucking time. Yeah.
Can you help me put this indicator
Yeah, mate.
back in?
You've got it all nice, have you? Alright. This here, you plug it in, mate. You want to put the tab side, it's always going to have a tab on the high side, same on the plug, right? Just match them up. Make sure it clicks. And then those prongs need to sit in there. Put that in first, then bring in the screw side, but just get those into there. One of them's half broken off anyway.
It's like it doesn't fit.
Bring it back in down a bit. You need to get the bottom in first. Get that bottom little grape it in first. Yep, push it down. And make sure it's leveled out. There you go. Now, make sure it goes in. There you go, mate.
Is that like loose?
Yes, that's how it looks. Suzy the mechanic is on the job today instead of me. Yep, perfect. Like a glove. Yeah, happy days. Alright, love, you want to start on the pancakes for us and all? We can keep working on the truck. Yeah, coffee. We're gonna make a coffee, alright. Yeah. Let's sit inside and have a chat with everyone while I have a coffee in a minute. I'll just try and get this windscreen done, eh? Oh, good to see you, bro. My private there, shirt. Yeah. Good job, love. Proud of you. Bear in mind, when I met Suzy, she couldn't drive stick shift or anything, you know. Didn't know which way was which on the spanner. Didn't know what the round end of a spanner was, you know. It's good. Still got a lot more cleanup to do on this truck in future, like just the top of the windscreen stuff. Where they've welded it, I want to, you know, smooth it all off and stuff. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, we're gonna have a break and some pancakes soon, but we just cleaned up all the windows and the overspray and that, so just getting this done. For a nice cheap truck. It's not a beauty pageant. Looks a lot better than it did though. Happy days. Yeah, you always want to clean the window. People always neglect their windows on their vehicles, right? And clean them up. You know, you polish the old car, wash the old car to sell it, and you vacuum it. But you know, you want to polish all the windows, will make it look pretty. The other thing is you need to polish your car every 6 months, right? That's sort of the minimum. Is polish it every 6 months, and never wash it with dishwash liquid, because you use dishwashing liquid, it will take all the polish off your car. So that's what a lot of people do. They buy these like little Toyota Corollas and stuff. And they're like, oh, Toyota paint's crap. All the clear flaked off when it's 10 years old. And it's like, well, they left it out baking in the sun and then they wash it with dishwashing liquid. So it's got no protection from the sun. And then they wonder why the clear breaks down. And then everyone blames Toyota. So, there you go. Only wash cars with car wash. Very important. Unless, you know, if you're about to cut and polish your car, then yeah, wash it with downward detergent, strip it all off it. Oh, it's looking better. She's looking nice and noisy. It's becoming a nicer truck. Get it out. Can we not zoom out any further right now? You guys see the difference it makes having clean windows versus the Troopy's dirty windows. The whole Troopy's filthy at the moment. Get some shine on that. Dark now, eh? Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look, see here. There we can. You can see the dents I've got in the front of it. It's got dents in it. Dents. Yeah. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. Alright, oh, I've got to get that off the screen now. What would you do if you win 100 million euros? Make sure I'm looked after. Family and that's looked after. Give the rest away. I'd have to set up some kind of foundation or something, I don't know. Find some way to make it beneficial to people beyond myself. It's an interesting question. It certainly wouldn't be a lavish lifestyle and go on holidays everywhere in private jets and, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'd make sure I was going to give myself you know, I'm not going to give it all away and spend the rest of my life slaving away for nothing, you know. But, you know, nice place, some experiences would be nice, I suppose. But nothing too fancy. No point wasting it when you can help people with it. Oh, getting old, all this bending over. My back. My poor old back. Do a little dance. I think Powder's saying he'd have a bath in it, Scrooge McDuck style. I mean, who wouldn't? If you had it all in cash, you'd have to swim in it, right? For a laugh, you know. Got to enjoy the little things. It's the little moments that count. Yeah, it's gonna need a good, real solid cut. When I can find my cut compound, I'll just buy some, whatever. Anything's better than how this thing looked. So we're throwing in a volcano. Looking good from up there, mate. I haven't had to step back at it yet. Glass is still scummy as, but I'm trying. Give it another go over later, I guess. Still got to paint these wiper arms. Paint all this, so now it's all too bright on the screen again. Oh, I can't win on this thing, can I? I'll try and make it so it's not too dark. It becomes too bright. Dance as if nobody's watching, fair enough. Look at the shine on them windows, mate. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful old Yoda. Alright. So I've got to clean the inside. I want to be lazy and just go have a coffee. Suzy's going to make a coffee, but Let's finish up what I'm doing. This is what I mean about the 5-10 minutes extra work you don't want to do all the time. It's just like, fine. Sure. I'm going to need new mirrors. These ones are all covered in welding glue and grinder shavings melted into them. It's not good. Not that it really matters, but if you know, if they're $20 off AliExpress, I'll grab some, I suppose. Who says men don't clean, eh? Just look at it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Poor truck got treated like this, eh? Poor old girl. 30-year-old truck. She lasted this long. She was all in this bad a way, eh? Now, after you clean your windows like this, always bring a rag with you in your car and some cleaner. Because as you're driving along, you're going to notice the first time you drive it that there's crap everywhere. Little bits you missed and spot in the different light, and you know. Sorry, it's getting a bit damp, really. Dub's gonna have to get out of this truck. Hey? Too many carbs, guys. I've got all my joints hurt and I'm getting old. Mandy, hope you're doing well, mate. Let's get a little bit more in here. Let's head inside, have that coffee. Yeah, a moment here. I'll do a little walk around the truck. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. Still some overspray on the windows I need to get in some little places. I'm going to scrape this off. It was already faded down anyway, so I'm just going to scrape this off. I'm going to paint this section today. The tray looks crap. The rest of it's looking pretty good. So we've got to paint these wiper arms. The glass looks alright. Up along the top of the roof here, they've painted the seal and stuff before. I've got to clean all this up. In the future, we'll clean all that up. So this is just cleaned up that corner like this. I've got to pull this dent out of here. So where this is pushed in a little bit. I'll fix that easy enough. I'm not worrying about it right now. Yeah, it looks shiny. As you can see, like, it's got flaws in the paint. Like all the old paint, I'm not going to sand all that down and fix stuff like that. Because all I'd be doing is just taking off more original paint. I'm just trying to stop it rusting. There, I've got to paint. I've rust killed under the back window here, so I've got to tape this up and paint it. Oh, I didn't put the overspray on that seal, but that's all right. Yeah, that window's not quite swinging right at the top, but there you go, look at that, with clean glass on it. With the reflections. Oh, nice, look at that. Right. So let's clean up that seal, clean up that window. I went to move this board yesterday, a little, it snapped off. It's just the prop rivets have sheared off. It was sitting on the back wall when I got it. I pried it forward just a little bit by hand. It seemed a bit loose and the whole thing has been flopped and fell down. It's broken the pop rivets, so do something with that. Yeah, there's a gas tank there and differential. Something's, I guess, leaking there a little bit. Actually, ain't a bad truck. A little bit of rust starting to get under here. I'll sort out. But overall, so you can see the paint's a bit thin there. I need a little bit more. Stuff like that. You know. Once you're 4 feet away from it, near enough. I took the Toyota badge off as well when I painted the front and that. I got to paint the grille still. I'm going to fix that crack in it. Bit of overspray on there, obviously, to take off, but there's no worries. Well, there you go. There's our new little rig. Right, happy days. Yeah, so, yeah, I hate bodywork too, yeah. As I say, like, I would have, you know, if I was going to do it properly, I'd do it properly. I'd fill every dent in it, I'd sand it right down, whatever, for the sake of what it is. It don't matter in this case. Dog, stop scratching, mate. Hey, what are you doing? I'm back, I'm in, she's holding coffee for me already. This is good timing. Can I shuffle? Oh, I can't. Suzy's going to get on with the pancakes, I believe. Get me boots off for a minute. Yeah, I think everybody I've ever known, even who are good at bodywork, they hate doing it. They hate the sanding and the labour and stuff of bodywork. Just chat for a minute, guys. The pancake queen is hard at work. No pressure. No pressure, mate. Oh, the skulls. Oh, she's going for one more in there. Might need a bit more shaking, mate. It looks a bit, does it look a bit lumpy, floury there? Or is it just cooking already?
It's usually.
Oh, it's alright then. Okay, alright. We're getting a bit lumpy. That's alright. Well, my chat stopped after creator's message. I got 5 people here, but nobody's talking. So I don't know what I'm saying now. Unless my chat stopped working. Should be working. Gonna smoke some ribs tomorrow. There we go. We have a comment. Right, everything's still good. What kind of ribs? Like pork ribs, barbecue pork, something. Pork, oh beautiful. You gonna do like gonna marinate them beforehand? Had American smoked ribs? Yeah, I have. Yeah, there's a company that goes around Northland and they drive around the small towns and it's American ribs and they have like a smoker they trail behind them. So yeah, they set up in a car park and stuff somewhere at like, in the early afternoon.
That?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good. Oh, it was pretty good. Expensive, but I mean, it was not really like, you know what I mean? I've had ribs I've cooked at home before, that was seasoned with like, there's a lot of like American, like you can get a lot of seasonings here that are like, Texas style, Louisiana, whatever, Memphis, all kinds of different meat rubs and stuff, yeah. But I haven't smoked them myself. I usually do them in the oven or something. Yes, we'll hang and have a chat for a minute. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that truck now. Thank you for your help on the truck, bud. Windows, look, I can see into it now. Because the back windows were just, the back windows on that truck were like just scummy. It looked like a dog had licked the window for 10 years and hadn't been cleaned. So yeah, it's definitely different looking thing now. It's just, the trace. I don't know what to do with the tray sides because I want to drive the thing this week. And the tray sides look like crap. If I was just going to take them off, but if I just take off the tray sides, I don't think it'll get out of the driveway. Do the doggies get pancakes too? No pancakes for the doggies, no. The dogs stay very strictly on a wheat-free biscuit. Usually I gave Heidi like the equivalent of 1 potato chip yesterday. And that'll probably be the first thing like that in months, try and stick to them just being on animal food. But yeah, I get a grain-free biscuit. It's just a beef biscuit. It's made a huge difference to their coats and stuff going to a grain-free. Like the shiny coats, they got better energy in that. The moment I put them back on something like pedigree, it was horrible. They were really unwell all the time, Takes about 5 hours to cook, but they're pretty good on the smoker. What kind of wood do you like to smoke with? Because I've had some mates and that have like fish smokers in there. What's a good wood? I got lots of bits of macrocarpa. In a big storm, we had a tree lose a lot of branches, and now I've got a whole heap of macrocarpa. If that's any good for smoking, but it probably isn't.
A lot of people use like manuka.
Yeah, manuka. Yeah, apple wood is good for most stuff. Is apple wood like a different kind of tree, or is apple wood literally apple tree wood?
I'm sure it's just an apple tree.
Is it? Oh yeah, well I'll check. Well, I'm sure the man knows. G'day, C. Bradley. How are you, mate? How's things going? How's the pancake stack going there, mate?
Good.
So we've been working on if you're just joining us, we've been working on the truck for a while and that. Suzy was out wiping off all the overspray I put all over it, so that was good. Sort of been this week's project on the channel, really, hasn't it? When did I get it? A week ago. Yeah, ago. I've had that truck a week. 1 week exactly today. Would have been about this time of the day we went down to buy it. Yeah, exactly a week we've had that truck. Given it a repaint, got it road legal. The only thing is there's a rocker cover gasket coming for it. Like, it doesn't leak too much, but I ordered it anyway. I don't want it leaking oil, so. Just gonna have a little smoker. Yeah, sweet, mate. Good timing. Yeah, just having a coffee and that. I haven't had any breakfast yet, so Suzy's making some pancakes. got some maple syrup to go with those, so yeah.
Just like steak and stuff left over.
Yeah, there's leftover steak and stuff here from last night. So that's usually what we do, like the leftover steak and stuff, bacon and that, sausages from last night. Just get eaten in the day. But we're definitely having I don't know. It's kind of when we go shopping, is when the carb binge happens for a couple of days. It's like, pancakes and potato chips and dip and, maybe I have some olives or something. But beyond that, I'll try and keep it low. Try to keep to the steak and stuff. Hello, the winner wins. That's an interesting name. How are you? Reminds me of Real Monsters, the old cartoon. Anybody remember that? Real Monsters? It was like they went to like a school and there was like the Grumble and they lived in a tip. There was one Oblina, who looked like an umbrella. There was Crumb, who held his eyeballs up. He walked around everywhere with his arms up. Call me winner. Well, we're all winners, mate. Yeah, we're all winners. We all won our first race. We were all the fastest sperm, so nice to have you here. Good to meet another sperm race winner. That's what makes nobody a loser in this world, right? We all won our first race against millions of people. They were just little fishies at the time. Okay, so call me Mikey. Yeah. G'day, Mikey. How are you, mate? Mikey the fastest sperm. That's what they named that fastest sperm. He won the race, so they named him Mikey. There you go. We learned something. How you going there, Mikey? How's everybody's weekend? Everybody was chatting when I was working on the truck, and then I come inside and go, all right, let's chat about it. We should have shown you a little dance. Suzy's doing little like autistic ADHD little wiggle dances happy with her pancakes apparently. In a plane or a camper. It's just a caravan, man. I'm building I'll show you. Building a cabin and stuff out there. So we're in the caravan at the moment. I got this is on the pancakes. Oh, she got stacks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rate them pretty good, mate. I've got the maple there. The maple, all right. She's got a handle. Could you please be quiet? No, I cannot. That would defeat the point of doing YouTube live. If I'm just gonna sit here and not talk. Your sister's sleeping. Well, look, wake her up and get her out of the washing machine, would you? It's not safe. Oh yeah, bye. Okay, bye. Have a good one. They're called headphones. They invented them quite a while ago. Man plus cats. Hi, how are you? I like the name, mate. I especially like the capital letter at the start of each word, like mine's got there. I always like that in a YouTube name. Now you put the capital letters at the start of each word. It helps the creator read it more easily. Man plus cats. Were you here about 3 days ago? Man plus cats, 2-3 days ago. Where's the AI lady? The AI lady's she's making me pancakes at the moment. She's making me pancakes. The AI lady. Well, that's what you are apparently. You're an AI lady. You're not real. True story. So I can get some real maple syrup. Yeah, I'm guessing this isn't. This will just be some fake maple flavored syrup. Yeah, we need to get actual maple syrup at some point. What brands of real maple syrup do I buy, or is it all the same? Or is there a clear winner? Is there like I know for spicy sauce I always go for the sriracha sauce typically. The original Flying Goose sriracha sauce, right? Not the same? Well, I know that's not the same, but I'm just yeah. So what's a good brand to go for? Somebody tell me a maple syrup. I'll try to find it over here. Vermont is the prize. Okay, Vermont. Screenshot that shortly. Make sure I know that. As my chat knows, I do take the advice here. You know, so get some pickles. We got some pickles. We got some jalapenos. So we're doing good. We're pleasing the chat by trying things. I tried the Dr. Pepper strawberry cream the other day on stream, so it was good. It was all right. I know there's something about Dr. Pepper. I'm just not very used to the Dr. Pepper, that unique flavour of it. I don't mind it. I wouldn't say it's like amazing above Coca-Cola or something. I don't know. So we have sun there, wild. Yeah, it's I'll have a look, mate. We'll be ahead of you, right? In New Zealand, we're usually ahead of everyone else. It's 2 p.m. Sunday. 2 p.m. Sunday. You're looking fantastic. Thanks, mate. Yeah. How you going, Mandy? The truck. Oh, yeah. You might be behind on the live. Mandy's just come back. I'm guessing she means the truck looks really tidy. It's getting there. Yeah, I mean, for what it is. I mean, obviously, as I say, up I don't want any delusions. Up close, it still looks like crap. But it's all right. It's not a brand new show truck. It's just a mule. It's a mule. It's a good donkey. A donkey called Dorothy, apparently. My grandmother lives right near Vermont in New York, and in the spring you see everyone setting up vacuum extraction machines on all the maple trees. Oh, okay. So it's actually like the gum of a maple tree, is it? Interesting. Interesting. Vacuum extraction machines. Sugaring, of course. Sugaring off. I'm confused now. Sugaring off. So sap, you boil it down to syrup. Oh, okay, interesting. And then they just sweeten it up. Or is it already that sweet? Well, what can you play that on, Mandy? 90s retro, so it'll be pre-PS2? I'm going to sugar it off. Okay, I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. Or is... Okay. I have to... I've got to try and screenshot without flipping my phone off. 40 gallons of sap for 1 gallon of syrup or something like that. Wow. Huge improvement. I don't know if Mandy, if you ended up behind on the live, or you just, I think Mandy's ended up behind on the live. Maybe. Or she's just come back to comment on the huge improvement on the truck. I do appreciate it. Yeah. So, as I say, you know, you don't have to make things perfect. I have to dispense with that. Like, for me, it's like that truck. Old me would have been like, oh, why bother? You know, you got to do it, like, perfect. And I'd say, actually, you know what? Smash it out. She's good enough. That's where your family settled after Saturday. Oh, awesome. Oh, Diana, you can call me Mark if you prefer. People call me either Venom or Mark, either or. Either or. Oh, you're talking to Creator. My brain's fried, guys. You're talking to the Creator in chat. I really am exhausted. Don't mind me. Give me a moment. I need to get my focus back. Alright, I'm focused here. We're good. We're good, chat. I can focus now. My brain is... Yeah, I know, Diana. I'm just having a brain fart. Don't mind me. Diana was literally sort of sitting there talking to the Creator, and she keeps saying Creator. I was like, oh, you can call me Mark. I'm just not thinking. My brain. Upstate New York or Vermont. Ooh. Yeah. All good, Diana. I'm just off in La La Land today. How's everyone doing? We're doing good, Frog. We've been working at the truck, mate. Been working on the truck a bit. We had Suzy Sunday. Might implement Suzy Sundays onto the channel. We put Suzy to work on a Sunday. It's working out well. Been hearing a lot of feedback from you guys the last couple of days having Suzy on stream. More definitely in the comments you guys have left after the videos and stuff that you very much enjoy the dynamic between me and Suzy, racing each other in the video game last night and that. We won't talk about the results of what happened there. I mean, I won 2 out of 3 of the feature race, but Suzy was beating me repeatedly in the other motorbike racing before that. So we won't talk about that. We won't go on about that. Yeah, I have, Gabrielle. I tried to go to Rollies for a while, and I just found all I did all day was roll and smoke because I never felt like I'd had a cigarette. So yeah, that's where I went with that. But yeah, I am trying to give up the old tailies. We're getting there. I'm reducing down. Like right now, I really want one now, but I'm just gonna try and through it more. Oh, they're too hot. I'll do one of these ones then. Alright.
The ones at the back are.
Yeah, I realised that after I put syrup on the first one. Thank you, love. See, she knows me. She knows I'm a special boy. One of them next person be like, "You got dirty fingernails." Yep, covered in paint and all sorts today. Gearbox oil, engine oil.
Get syrup everywhere.
Thank you, darling. Very nice. She keeps me well fed, this woman. She keeps me well fed. Locking those gym gains, right? You're very lucky, Mark. You have everything you need there. Yeah, I do. I'm blessed after many years of suffering. To be fair, I don't think I made my own luck these days. I think it's because I think you make your own luck in the world. I feel deserving, but I also feel very grateful. So I don't know. What do you reckon, love? What's your opinion on the luck? Because people always say that. They go, "Oh, so lucky to have her," and she goes, "No, I'm lucky to have found him," and that, and then it all just becomes all mushy. Hub ravioli. What's in the ravioli? What's in the ravioli? Oh man, tired today. I tell you, I keep waking up at like 5 in the morning because it's cold. I wake up because I'm cold, and usually I'm throwing like 2 of the blankets off me in my sleep, so I'm sitting with 1 blanket. And once I wake up, I move like 2. I move this far, and then the dogs get up. And I sort of toss and turn for about half an hour, trying to get back to sleep, and then I just go, "Oh, screw it," and I just get up. I've got some pancakes stuck in your teeth, so you're gonna. Hang on. This is the problem with having a mouth like a blooming great white shark. I've always had crooked teeth since I was a kid. My adult teeth came in and they were like all over the place. I was going to get braces back in school. I remember that. Mum wanted to get braces on me and that, and then I was already being bullied at school relentlessly every day, being autistic and ADHD. I was the butt of every joke and whatever. And I saw how much all the other kids were getting bullied, like, "Oh, train tracks, oh, this and that and whatever," for having braces. And I was like, "I'll pass." So I never sorted it. So there you go. I probably rent. Don't own this land. I'm leasing the land. So That's why everything's done in steel frame here. So I've put up the garage and the cabin and stuff, and it's all steel frame, so I can take it down in future. So the plan is to base from here and basically build up everything we need for the future, and then buy some land. Right, that is the plan anyway. Somehow, so no base of mine coming sideways. Yeah. That's how it is. The occasional person gives me crap on here about it, but I'm like, whatever. They're like, why don't you go in to get your teeth fixed? I'm like, I'm not going to go get, like, the only way they've said they can fix them, but the only way is to literally, like, rip most of them out because of the way they overlap. And I'm just like, we'll worry about that later then, won't we? We'll accomplish your determine yet. Yep. I'm just trying to find a different way, you know. Find a different way, Diana. Oh, burping again. All these blimmin' carbohydrates. Oh, you want to show Diana and that your book? You want to show anything particular from your book?
Lots of pretty flowers.
Lots of pretty flowers.
About them.
This was when we got the shed off that guy. His wife did a lot of gardening, but she was very unwell these days and wanted to give Suzy some books and stuff and some pots and that. So, my hands are filthy. If you want to show, yes, I know she's got given some books she's been going through. Popular plants. Where's the ones with the birds in it? But there was ones with birds.
Was there?
Yeah, you had pretty pictures of birds. I don't know. I don't wreck it. No, it's alright. It's alright. Don't wreck it.
I don't remember seeing.
Be flexible, rigid, you get nowhere. Yeah, that's what it is, Diana. I'm very much trying to I'm trying to just have some flexibility in the future, and that's why I just learned to fix everything I can. Right, I'm learning to build everything, do everything I can while I can. So as much as things aren't perfect, you know, you learn, like putting up the garage. I had no idea how to put up a garage. I have no idea how to build a cabin either, but figuring it out as I go is going to serve me, you know, in 10, 20 years, whatever. It's all going to serve me later. So it's all just investing into my future self regardless. You know, some people have had the opinion in my personal life and in here of like, well, why would you put all the effort into building all of this if you're just going to have to tear it all down later? I'm just like, man, that's how it is. There's like, I can't give up based off that logic. I can't just go, oh, well, if I have to tear it down someday, oh, well, why build it at all? You can't think that way, or else you're never going to pursue anything, right? Suck my peanut butter, bro. Okay. Peanut butter? Why are we talking about peanut butter? Peanut butter cups? Starting somewhere, yeah, you got to start somewhere, yeah. But a bit late to the party at 39, but... Oh, irises. There we go. Irises. We got iris plants there. Well, what happened to all the new pots and stuff we got? Where'd you put them all?
Just up in the garden.
By Mr. Ticky Man. Where's me weekly dog?
Just by the gate.
Oh, you gotta plant them all still, though. Right? You gotta get soil and stuff at some point. She was gonna get some.
Quite big, so I need a lot of soil.
Yeah. We went into Bunnings the other day, and she's like, "Oh, I'll be in the garden thing. I'm gonna grab some bags of soil. It's gonna be a lot." I'm like, "No, like, we'll just take the tip. We'll take the truck and just go somewhere and have them dump in a whole tray load of dirt." For like, she got given like what 10 plus at least. I know the guy would have given you about 30 massive pot plants, beautiful ones. But what's Susie's hobbies? Gardening. Her passion is gardening. She's got the green thumb. And chickens, which I don't see the look I'm getting. I'm not going to look at it. I can imagine the look I'm getting. Does somebody want chickens? Yeah, somebody wants chickens. And I'm sitting there looking at like all the building materials and wire and stuff to make a proper chicken coop, and it's like, oh, okay. So, you lucky bastard, you better treat her like a queen. Is that your sister? She's a solid 9. Well, she's not my sister. There you go. You're a solid 9. She's a 1,000 in my world, mate. She's 1,000 in my world, mate. But I appreciate the sentiment. I see what you're trying to say. I appreciate it. You know, we'll take a 9. Thanks, mate. It's not luck, mate. You make your own luck. Just be a good person, mate. Yeah. See, everyone. Are we married? Not yet. I need to get on with that at some point. Yeah, working on it. Marry her immediately, he says. Yep. All I can say, man, is obviously the whole anti-woman space is pretty wrong when it's like all these women are gold diggers. They're all out after your money and whatever, and you got to be 6 foot. You got to have a 6-figure income. You got this. You got that. You got that. You got that. It's bullshit, right? She lived with me in a caravan. She knew me 3 weeks. So there was no cabin outside. There was me saying we can build a cabin in future. I'm planning to do one, but there was no sign of a cabin. There was a rusty old trailer and a car sitting there and piles of junk everywhere, and me going, I'm halfway through building a garage, you know. She first come around here, it's just mayhem of car shit and a half-built garage and whatever, right? So, just, just be a genuine person if you want a good woman. If you want to find a good woman, you're going to have to be a good man, right? So there you go. See how it works. Marry her tomorrow. You can figure out the wedding ring and all the bullshit later. I will work on it, mate. Oh, Jesus. She needs my commitment. Bloody hell. What's going on with the pressure here, guys? Who's paying for the wedding? All right, you've got the money. We need to. Here's a question then. We looked into we're not going to do real diamonds and stuff like that, right? She sees no point in it. She's literally said I'd rather have a bull bar for my truck than a $2,000 wedding ring. Rather than don't spend $2,000 on an engagement ring, I'd rather have a bull bar and a snorkel on my truck. Country woman, man. They got their she's got her priorities right. Go to the courthouse and just get the papers. But then she can take half me stuff. It's my stuff.
I don't want your stuff.
You don't want my stuff.
I don't know what to do with it.
She's going, what the fuck am I going to do with 20 broken cars? Zyde's really backing you up there. Well, Zyde, mate, if you want to help contribute towards the future wedding and stuff, mate, grab yourself a membership. Mate, and we can put it towards the wedding. I was talking to a friend of mine recently, and that's how he got married with his wife. I went, oh, mate, I didn't get invited to the bloody wedding when it happened. You started calling her wife all of a sudden. I thought you just sort of changed the wording up, you know? He's like, oh, no, we just went to the courthouse and got it done. But yeah, any wedding between us would be backyard ceremony, pig on a spit, some lamb, and backyard, 10, 20 people, that'll do. Do we even have to do that? I think I don't think I'd rush her away to a courthouse like that. I think her father would quite like to walk her down the aisle and all that. We have to go through all the bloody thing. Well, we could make you a dress out of the curtains, it's not Lady and the Tramp. My brain. The hills are alive. The Sound of Music. Yeah, I like the Sound of Music. We'll make you a wedding dress out of the curtains.
I don't think I've seen it.
You've never seen the Sound of Music?
What is it, like a movie?
Yeah. Well, it's a musical. I've got to remember the age difference. There's so much stuff where I'm just like through my whole childhood, there's all these movies and stuff, and I mention them, and she's just like, huh? From Disney kid, later year Disney kid or something, eh? Because what did you grow up with, Hannah Montana and shit? I don't know, mate.
Yeah, but I wasn't interested in that.
She was interested in chickens and bugs and plants, yeah. Got married in a courthouse this time, and that was nearly 47 years ago. Wore slacks and a shirt. Nice, mate. Yeah, I mean, for me, it would be about, there'd need to be people around, not too many people, but we'd have to put on Actually, that's a good point. Maybe you just do the courthouse thing and it's like, oh, mates, we're having a barbecue. By the way, we got married. We'll do that when the house is finished.
Yeah.
If you don't want the fuss, we'll talk about it later. All right, we'll figure it out. We've got to leave something to. Right now, we're just taking suggestions. All right. Been forced into marriage, or arranged marriage by my chat on live stream, and been forced into it. We celebrate after. Yeah, it could be the go. Could be. This is good theory. G'day, Alliance. How are you, mate? How are you? We've been working on the truck. Yeah. Have to start doing polls about how we get married and so. Oh God. I'm just trying to do on here what you guys wanted. I keep going, I want to make an interesting show and that, and you're like, no, everyone goes, no, we're here to just watch you, and like the dynamic, and like I got a comment today, someone just saying, appreciate you guys letting us into your lives and just hanging out. It's like, I don't know. Hi. He says the commitment of marriage will mean more to you than anything. Help, chat. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? I mean, I gotta say, I mean, it's pretty logical, you know. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I said, sometimes it's stressful living in a small space and that, and da-da-da. He's like, cohabitation's hard and that. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, just remember, how many women are going to tolerate you and living in a caravan? He's like, I imagine, well, this is a good friend of mine. He goes, he can be a bit of a dick. But he goes, I hate when he's right. And he goes, like, how, he goes, I imagine you're probably not the easiest person to live with. And I'm just like, you dick. Maybe I need new friends. Where can I get a Suzy? I need one too. You're a lucky fella. Oh, she's got a sister. But she's nothing like her. So, that writes that one off. Do you listen to metal? Not really, no. I'm more into, I don't even know what genre to call it half the time.
Is it like drum and bass?
Yeah, like drum and bass type heavy stuff. What the heck was that track from earlier?
That's like rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up a playlist at some point. I'll try and add some stuff to a playlist today, and just put it on the channel, the kind of stuff I listen to. Some bangers, some hard bangers, mate. But yeah, it's just like kind of rhythmic workflow. It's more that kind of stuff that I listen to. As a girl, I've got a question. Don't you think bromance is cringe, even though both guys are straight? Like, why they flirt or tease each other? Oh, no, it's just funny. It's just funny. It's just guy humor. It happens. There's a lot of men, I would say, that are too far the other way with it, where it's just like everything is gay, right? And then like, yeah, that's more like why I think a lot of guys joke around about it. But it can go too far. I've been around some guys where it has been a bit questionable, where it's like, oh, dude, like, they're trying to be a bit weird. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I haven't really had any bromances. Yeah, we just work on cars and shit. Motorbikes. We used to drink a lot. And, sit by a bonfire and drink a lot. Sit there with the dogs. Pat the dog by a bonfire. Yeah, from New Zealand, mate. Little old New Zealand. That's it. You need to get right. You need to get right with God. Me and God are on good terms, I think, mate. He hasn't smited me or nothing. Why do I need to get? Why do you think? Why do I need to get on good terms with God? What's the problem? What did I do? God says you get right or get left. He made me. It's all in his plan, isn't it? If he has a divine plan and he's written a plan just for me, he's already got. Apparently, God has a divine plan for the whole world and for everybody and everybody's existence. So He's not going to change his divine plan just because I ask him for something in a prayer or something, is he? I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I haven't read the books. You need to do right by Suzy by peanut butter. Oh, this guy. Can I say it's really none of our business? How do you know he's not right with God? Yeah. But yeah, as I say, I usually keep religion off here because it's just everybody's got their own beliefs, right? We're not here to argue belief systems. We're here to just be decent people and try to support each other and that. Everything we do on the channel here is all meant to be positive and aiming up in life, right? So it doesn't matter what religion you are. It's just not something we really talk about here. But, you know, if you're going to suddenly come in and say, you need to get right with God, it's like, okay, well, do you want to maybe elaborate on that? Rather than just throw a statement at somebody. It's like you're just appearing like, you need to get right with God. It's like, what did I do? You tell me, mate. You tell me. You let me know. Internet's a wild place, man. I'll tell you. How long have we been together? About just over a year and a half now. 2 years in November. 2 years for the end of November. How's the day going, Lily? Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, we've been working on the truck. Me and Suzy start off the stream. She cleaned all the overspray off all the windows. And then I polished up the windows. The truck's looking pretty jazzy. I have to make a short on it later. I have to make a short with all the footage. The problem with the truck is I didn't really do any footage of it when I bought it. The listing online for it, I took like one screenshot. I didn't save all the pictures. So I don't really have much of the truck of how it looked, but oh well. I mean, I got stuff I streamed on it, I suppose. November's your anniversary, Dino? Oh, that's fantastic, mate. When did we start living together? Oh, after about 3 weeks. Less than, probably. She sort of spent 2 or 3 nights at home, and she was like, I don't like being in my own bed by myself now. I was like, all right, well, you're bloody always here anyway. So I started putting her to work. Yeah, okay, NBR. See you, mate. Have a good one. I don't know what people's issue is. This is a self-improvement channel for anybody who wants to hate on the channel or anything. This is a self-improvement mental health channel to try and help people. I come from deep depression, I made a channel because I want to try and help other people with all the stuff I've learned, and I learn off the audience as well. It's just a positive space. We're not here to do hate. We're not here to do drama. Don't do drama. Not you, bro. The person I got rid of. I think I'm banning the wrong person. Oops. Oh, I did. Sorry. Hang on, Diana. I've hidden Diana. Oh, no. Hang on. Thank you for letting me know, chat. Look, give me a moment. I'm going to rescue Diana. Where's the one where I hid? Oh, I can do it that way. Hang on. I got it, chat. Wait on. Right. There you go, Diana. I had it. I might have to remod it. What's she? No, she wasn't mod. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're good. Oh damn, says Alliance. Yeah, Alliance. Yeah. Bit of a messy one there. My bad. No, you didn't do anything, Diana. I hit the wrong person because I'm an idiot. I did a Celtic. So I did it, then Celtic did it. You know, I've done it now. Last couple of days. Yeah, my bad. Wish you guys luck and happiness, but just when you get to... Yeah, I don't know. Well, I will think on it, mate, but he's just trying to make me marry Suzy like today. This fella.
He can't even spell my name right.
Hey. Just so everybody knows, it's Suzy, right? 4 letters. Just the 4 letters. The marriage of Musi and Sark. Yes. I think I've rectified everything on the channel now. I'm laughing because I usually do something wrong. Yeah, it can be how it goes, mate. Can be how it goes, Dinah. Yeah, Lily, how's things in your world? What's up this weekend? Can't achieve anything in life when I can't take care of myself properly. That needs to be fixed first before even having a slight chance of something like that. Yeah. Just chip away at yourself, bro. Environment is everything. Like, control what you can. That's it. Like I grew up in a very hoarded house, right? And then I moved to some places around a lot of hoarding and that and whatever. And I ended up just sorting my own space rather than like worrying about what everyone else was doing. That just making sure my own little world was as controlled as I could. Sort of gave me that structure, I think. Look good in black, thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Make a cute and a good team. Feel the positive vibes. Definitely. Yeah, I agree. I was tempted to make Alliance mod, but he's got his pretty green name. I don't want to take his pretty green name off him and give him a blue one. Oh no, need to add some new mods as well. Oh, it's got pancakes too. Did you have many pancakes, love?
Yeah. Just save me a couple with the rest.
Is that the one I put the syrup on? No, you stole that one. I'd get in trouble if I dripped syrup all over the floor again. Hang on. Mm. 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 Somebody said to get a neck tattoo. A beautiful neck. It's mostly, I think the neck comes from motorcycling. So I've been riding since I was about 16. I think the motorcycle, like, I get an even wider neck when I'm riding. Well, it's actually narrowing down. I'm losing some neck at the moment. I need to get out on the motorcycles again. Yeah, Ally, just try and just make it literally, bro, like you're generally on YouTube the same time, right? Watching streams and that, Ally. I'd say just set yourself a time that there's an hour of the day or half an hour that you just you get off your phone. Just literally put your phone in the cupboard when the alarm goes off, and just like find that time in the day when you can do that. You'll feel, you'll feel better with it as well, right? So you could jump off here now and just smash out. It's always the avoidance, man. Just go spend 10 minutes or something. That's my advice. You get caught up in other stuff, but when you have a decent shower and that, and you feel fresh and that, you're going to have no self-confidence without it. So I understand what you're saying. It's great. You're recognizing it. Just, stop. 2 statements. Stop standing in your own way and stop punching yourself in the face. Right? You know what you got to do, right? So, you're not going to stand there punching yourself in the face. So it is difficult though, bro. I hear to get into the routine with that stuff for sure. Oh, Dylan, it's usually worse when the dogs let them off, to be honest, mate. No, my gas ain't got nothing on what the dogs do, mate. The dogs are very beefy biscuits, yeah. Those are the ones that are potent. Anything else, and she doesn't even smell mine with the dogs here. And if it does happen, I just blame the dog. Pro tip, get a dog. What time is it? Oh, it's 2:35 p.m. on Sunday. I'm doing other things like better sleep, diet, clean environment, cutting out unhealthy people, and doing one small thing that I can feel proud of. Jesus. All these small, consistent things make a difference. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, Mandy. It's just a little each day without expecting yourself to do it all at once. It's 5 minutes here, it's 10 minutes there. It's not I've got to sort all this. It's what can I do for 10 minutes? that's productive, right? That's helpful to me. That all stacks, man. Health problems are definitely a thing, so it's a good excuse to finally put things in the world, but stop caring about everything else that puts me back. I can't think that you're gonna have those periods, bro. I feel you, man. Like I've definitely lived it. Like especially when you become more self-aware, it's the curse of self-awareness, right? And a lot of people hit that wall, and that's what stops them, right? So just bear in mind if you can get through this little period, it's what you need to build now is that discipline and self-belief. You're aware of it all, and now you actually have to action on it, and that's the bit where everybody gives up, man. So just the moment you push through into that, you're in the top 10% in the world, right, of people. So just you use that to drive you. You're doing what 90% of people aren't, honestly. It really helps. What's the soup of the day? I don't know. What's the dog's name? That's Heidi. It's Miss Heidi. Hello, Heidi. Hello, you big chicken nugget. This is a big chicken nugget.
Noodle.
Happy now, puppy? You got all the attention you wanted? Yes, big noodle. You know that. Now he's going to tell me to marry the dog next. Can you sing me a song? Sing it in New Zealand. I don't know, maybe. What's the song? What car am I dreaming? Oh, I already have it. Mate. Rare Pokemon? Yes. It's the golden nugget. German Pokemon, yes. I think you got a new super fan there from Zyde. I tell you what, if I ever figure out how to clone her, I'll sell them in the merch store. No, wouldn't that be selling my children? No, because they'd be half me. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. Sorry, guys. There's a stalk and it flies in. I don't know what happens. Something about chickens and eggs. Over the Rainbow in New Zealand. I don't know. I could sing Over the Rainbow in piss take accents, but not in a genuine one. It's too embarrassing. I'm going to hide over here now. But how was everybody's weekend? Who had a good week? Who had a bad week? Like, is anybody having a weekend going all right? We'll go, what's going on? What's coming up this week? What are you going to improve? What are you going to improve this coming week? By next weekend when we check in Sunday, what are you going to come back and be like, man, that thing we talked about, I've done all that. I'm very proud of myself. And I'll be like, good on you. What's the thing? Dream car's a limo. Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. Bit hard to park at the supermarket, but, How old are we? I'm 39, she's 24. No, I can't sing Over the Rainbow. Oh, I keep wanting another cigarette. No, I'm going to be good. How old's Heidi? She's 3.5. The other dog, he's asleep. He's always asleep. Had a crap week, but watching your license has made me feel better. Next week's mission is to stay positive. That's fantastic, mate. I'm on here pretty much every day. Gabrielle, I try to be on here every day, so yeah. And if you miss the streams, they are on the live tab. There's always something to watch there. What are your dream houses? Barbie. I want a Barbie dream house. Yeah, I never got me Barbie dream house. I was on. Oh no, like we only want like something cabin something. So my idea of dream house. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna pull up the clip. What I want is this. All right. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting old. I'm getting old when I know I'm slow to use tech. Where I'm like getting confused in the moment. That's how you know you're getting old. I need a bit of land with a cave. All right. Hang on. Screen's always on like minimum brightness and shit.
I have sensitive eyes.
I see. This is my idea of a. This is my idea of. Can I just? No, I don't want a mailing list. This is my idea of how you build a dream house. All right, you build that. literally a cave on their property, and they put glass across the front of the cave. That's what you call a damn dream house, man.
It's like Minecraft.
It's
in real life.
Minecraft as fuck. And I need it. That's my idea of a dream house, mate. You know, you get inside, got a library and everything. You know, it's still got all the cave roof. You know, all cave roof. Like, that's ridiculous, man. That's a proper dream house. You know, this is, you know, inside looking out of the cave. Right. That's how you build a house, mate. So yeah, people do that in places in America where they have a right. They have a cave on the land. Yeah, something like that. It's very hard with the screen glare, sorry. Yeah, I thought that's very nice, mate. That's what you call a dream house. You know, it's a lounge with all the cave ceilings.
It's a bit warm.
Yeah, real. It's a real one. If you search up, it's on Dunlap Hollow. But if you I just searched house built in cave, you'll see some stuff come up. But yeah, it's just gnarly, man. But that's the best one I've seen. You know, stuff like this. That's how you build a house, boy. All this kind of stuff. Caveman has entered the chat, but yeah. Yeah, buddy. There you go. There's a 15-minute tour of it on, there you go. 2026 World's Most Unique Airbnb Cave House Full Tour. There's a full tour on YouTube. Cave House Tour. Don't leave me, though. You can watch it later. We only got 50 likes. We're famous. Look at the way she looks at you. I know. She can't get... What? Device. Oh, sorry. Give her a phone back. She looks at me like I'm an idiot. She was looking at me because she's waiting for me to realise I'm taking her phone and looking up stuff on and putting it over there. She's not, I don't think she's looking at me with love. She's looking at me like, this guy's an absolute idiot. I don't know. She's got some kind of weird obsession with me. I don't know. She's just here. Heidi's just living the dream there. Eyes don't lie, chico. The eyes, chico. They never lie. Yeah, it's from Scarface, right? The eyes, chico. They never lie. They never lie. He did a real hard lie in Scarface. It was lie. They never lie. I can't do it very good. I can't do. Is it Al Pacino in Scarface? Wasn't it? Telling you to go back to the tool shop with your eyes. What? Go back to the tool shop, build her a cave house. Well, in a castle or cave home, yeah. A drawbridge, I get it. Swamp with alligators. Oh, I might have missed some chats here. Everybody's just saying how pretty you are, to be honest, in chat, mate. I don't know. Yeah, what's up, for? Sorry, Mitsubishi Canter truck yesterday, giggled and thought of my little truck. Yeah. This is Ray. Can you please tell that young woman that I say hello and how are you? Ray says hello and how are you?
Good.
All right. Oh, what's that voice? Oh, Pearson. Pierces through me.
What?
Oh no, you're just a darling, love. You're just a blessing. Just a blessing after the life I had, mate. You're just a blessing, love. G'day, priest. How are you, mate? But yes, Kane, I agree. Find a bit of land with a caveman, but the only thing is you have to look up. Like I'd be very interested to know structurally what the laws were on a cave like that, and like you know, building in it and safety. And in New Zealand, I imagine it would be a very different story. They'd be like, oh, you need to put steel beams in and brace, and you'd have to, like, the whole roof would probably get ruined because you'd have to, like, have beams on it and mesh it or something. I don't know if they'd actually let you have an open roof inside, all that kind of thing. That's where it would get expensive. It would be all the geological surveys and like that's where it would be a problem to live in a cave legally here. I mean, imagine in America, I think it's like Oregon or something, right? Where they build into that kind of rock, isn't it? I don't know. What? Hey, we hit 50 likes. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate it. Some countries you can buy a castle for like $1, like Romania. Yeah, it's like all the houses in Japan that they're they're basically just giving them away. And you look at how they build Japanese houses out of Japanese cedar and that. I tell you one thing I thought of recently was I want to look into buying a house from Japan. And then once I've got land in New Zealand, maybe I do this in 10 years or something or whatever. Maybe I go to Japan in 5 years and do this. But as long as I could actually reconstruct it back here in New Zealand, there's all these homes in Japan that I don't really want to live in Japan. I like Japan, but I don't want to live there, right? China invades or something. It just doesn't seem like a good place to be on Earth, in my opinion, right? And the big earthquakes and that, I'm like, yeah, nah. But I would like a traditional Japanese home because of the craftsmanship in them. So my theory was, so long as I could actually build it again in New Zealand, is to go and take apart a Japanese proper traditional, really well built Japanese home that's been left to essentially fall to pieces, stick in a container and bring it back. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look into like the biohazard side of it, and like you're moving timber that could this. I don't know. I suspect the first thoughts are it would be a very big ordeal to make that happen. Buy £1 cars in the UK. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you definitely can get the Skylines and Supras and stuff out of Japan. It's just very yeah. I mean, like 15 years ago, I remember you could buy an R34 GTR V-Spec 2 Nur edition. There was one for sale in New Zealand. It was a V-Spec 2, like Nürburgring edition, whatever, R34, the absolute top of Skylines. It had 30,000 miles on it, gloss black, immaculate car, right? And like 15 years ago, it was 80,000 New Zealand dollars and they couldn't sell it. You're talking it was like 50 grand US, bro, and nobody wanted it. Whereas now that same kind of car, if it's listed here, will be 300,000, right? So that's Nissan Skylines for you. It's like the before the R32 GTR, before they became America legal or were about to be legal in America, you could buy a fresh imported one out of Japan. They were like 16,000, 20,000 New Zealand dollars. You're talking they were like 12, 15 grand US for an R32 GTR Godzilla, straight off the boat, completely standard, 80, probably what, 50,000 miles on it? 40, 50,000 miles? Yeah, but now it's $100,000, Yeah, import them costs a fortune. Yep, that's it. They're not all they're cracked up to be. Like, they're alright, but I mean, I've driven GTRs and shit. Like, they're alright. They're nice, but there's other good cars out there. Like, it's like the Supra. Like, the Supras, yeah, they're nice, but then you drive like something like a Toyota Sora, which is like the luxury equivalent of like a Lexus like that, like the SC300s and stuff. It's very same. It's just one got the, Fast and Furious reputation and one didn't. But like there's still heaps of good cars out there out of Japan that don't have the drift tax, the movie tax on them, so I don't tend to go for them myself. So worrying so much about that I let myself go. Just hang on. Something I don't do enough to repay what they did for me constantly when I can't stand the home anymore. Alliance, my advice, bro, would be get off here now and just do it. You have to break the overthinking. The overthinking is never going to serve you, right? You can think until the end of time about something. It's not going to affect it. The only thing that will affect something is actual action, right? So tell the voice whatever's in your head, whatever negative, whatever doubt, whatever reasons, whatever, all of this you're saying, tell it to shut up and just go bomb a shower and then throw clothes in the laundry. Whatever you got to do, bro. That would be my advice, bro. Take your phone, stick it in a cupboard, go, right, I'm just going to get up and do it. And no matter what your brain's saying, it's just like, yeah, whatever. Just shut up because you don't serve me, right? It's I view it as you're trolling yourself, right? The trolls, how the trolls are in chat. and things they try and say to me, that's what I tell myself when I'm here. It's really helped. It's actually my biggest benefit from streaming has been understanding that whenever I have these negative thoughts, I'm like, oh, I'm literally trolling myself. I'm trolling myself right now. So that's what I call my overthinking now. It's just trolling myself. It's trying to say the nastiest things it can to me. It's not real. It's just bullshit. It's just noise, right? We don't pay attention to it, right? So you start to view your own thoughts that way. Oh, I'm just trolling myself. The only way that's going to change from where it is by taking action, right? So just take action. I know it sounds simple, but that's what it is. Just tell your brain to shut up. Or as David Goggins would say, stop being a bitch in your head, right? But I get you, man. I feel you. I deal with it all the time. The brain is always trying to chirp in. And it's not about stopping the noise chirping in. It's about being able to just, okay, cool. The noise is still there. The self-doubt is still there. It gets less and less over time as I do more, right? That's great, Mason. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it, dude. Yeah, Mason, if you have any other advice from, go for it, man. But yeah, the only thing that is doing the thing is doing the thing. Learning more about it or talking about it or thinking, especially thinking more about it. I had this with the cabin when I went to put the cladding on the front of it. I kept staring at the front of the cabin and I'm like, oh, I think I stuffed up the construction. I didn't think far enough ahead. And for 2 weeks, every time I walked past the cabin or even glanced at or thought about it, and I was like, how am I going to fix that problem? It ate up my mind all the time. It chewed all my mental bandwidth, so I couldn't really function at anything else. And when I actually went out there and just went, oh, Sunday, I'll just grab the ladder. I'll just spend 5 minutes actually looking at it and actually affecting it in front of me. And within 5 minutes, I'd solved the problem. And 10 minutes later, I was cutting up and putting cladding on. It's like you just build it up in your head so much bigger than it ever really is, We're our own pain, our own drug, but also our own medication. Yes, sir. Yeah, just got to stop standing in our own way. There's so much. You got to understand that the thoughts in your head, the chatter, is not who you are. It's just the subconscious. These aren't even like things you're really thinking, whatever. It's just subconscious driven. You don't know where it's coming from because it's from the subconscious. You can't get into your subconscious mind. It's trying to feed this bullshit at you out of fear, out of seeking comfort, out of self-doubt, all these things, right? So the way to neutralize that voice is to create a new voice, right? This way helps someone just shutting up and listening. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two. Understand what their worries really are. Can't open myself to them because of this. As I say, Ella, you're just really caught in the overthinking, bro. Just literally think dumb would be my advice, man. That would be my suggestion. Turn off the brain. I know it's not. I know it sounds like simplistic, and it's the advice everybody gives, but I'm just trying to cover it as like the voice in your head is not real. It's not these things you're thinking about and what you're saying about with self-care and that you can make them untrue. You can go and spend, rather than talking about this now, you could be putting half an hour of work into changing that situation, right? So rather than talk about for half an hour, you can go progressive for half an hour. And I think that's going to be far more beneficial to you than discussing it further. Is just by getting in and doing, and you're going to feel a lot better immediately once you've done that. That's my take on it, man. Like for me, everything is about action. Like I love to talk about this stuff, but I'm about talking about it to generate an outcome, to actually make it happen, right? Because otherwise it just stays in the thought bubble, and it means it just goes round and you're stuck in the loop. Not you're stuck. I'm not trying to like directly target or anything. Just saying we get stuck in the loop of thoughts and everything, and like you eventually you've got to step out of that wheel and just turn it into something in reality, and that's where it can shift, because you're going to create those new experiences, that new evidence, right? Yeah. Throw Mason a message there, mate. He's got it's in his channel description. That's it, bro. Yeah, it's definitely not an easy thing to do. I completely agree, Mason. It's definitely not an easy thing to do, man. I agree completely. That is why it is such a hard thing to discuss. And that, as I say, the easiest is to switch the brain off. You tell it to literally shut up. I'm trolling myself, whatever. I know if I put 5 minutes at this, I'm going to feel better. Think of the outcome out the end of it. I know if I go and have a shower and whatever right now and I clean up, I'm going to feel better. I'm going to feel proud of myself, right? And use that, imagining how it's going to feel to have that outcome to drive you forward. So, yeah. All right, guys, I've done 2.5 hours here, and yep, I'll answer you. Get in touch with Mason if you wish to, bro. It sounds good. All right, I'm gonna head off, guys, and go have some more pancakes and stuff and rest. But I can just feel my eyes getting heavy being on here a bit long. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you all for joining us. It's just been a pleasure as always. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and yeah, take care of yourselves and just achieve little steps each day towards things. Cool. Thank you, of course. Biggest shout out to my moderators for being here, dealing with the bullshit. Second shout out to the members for your channel support. Every bit of support helps me get equipment and all that and build this channel. And yeah, thank you very much. Go check out the shorts if you need other motivation and stuff. There are shorts in there of me working in the background and some quotes. Maybe something speaks to you. Helps jumpstart your day a bit more. All right, guys. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Peace. Bye-bye. Good.